How should we think about our future goals in order to achieve them? Researchers have found that people spend 12% of their thoughts thinking about the future. Now get this, you suck at thinking about the future, but so does the douche next to you, hogging too much bus seat. Researchers have found that scenarios that come easy to mind are believed to be more likely to happen, and the things that come easy to mind are great things. The average American college student expects to live, stay married, and travel more than the average American college student. He also thinks his child will be gifted, he'll own his own home, maybe wind up in a newspaper, stay sober, avoid heart attacks, the list goes on. One would think that reality checks would be the solution. After all, we've all had that surge of life motivation after a huge disaster disrupted our lives. People struck by an earthquake do actually become realistic, i.e. pessimistic, until a couple of weeks later. Sometimes reality checks even have the opposite effect. One study found that cancer patients were more optimistic about their futures than their healthy counterparts. Humans are experts at bullshitting themselves. Whatever happens to us, our psychological immune system kicks in, and in no time, we're back to feeling the way we felt before disaster struck. Procrastination is no different. When you're imagining the future in which you started your YouTube channel and the views are streaming in, I bet that once you had finished, you thought to yourself, oh, I'll start after I'm finished eating. Next time it's after football practice, and the years roll by. Reconstruct that sentence into, I don't value my YouTube channel, or I don't value my biggest passion. In fact, do this for all scenarios when you tell yourself you don't have the time. Like when you don't have time to call mom. I don't value my mother. This all sounds very pessimistic. I won't think any of my goals are achievable anymore. Well, there's a study on contemplating future exercise failure. The participants had been asked to write down the circumstances they thought would lead to their failure. Most importantly, they were asked to write down what they were going to do when the circumstances that led to failure began. These participants were still exercising regularly 112 days after the experiment ended. When people are reminded of their success and take note of their progress, they become much more likely to fail. Even having people just thinking about what they're going to do in the future makes it less likely that they'll do it today. So challenge your intuition. When you catch yourself being overly optimistic, instead anticipate what would wreck that rose-colored future, how it would shatter success, and what you could do to prevent it from ruining your dreams. This can be achieved by having an accountability partner. This friend will act like your teacher, demanding a text copy every night of what you've achieved the same day. And when you fail, he'll spend $10 out of the $100 you gave him in advance for the inescapable times that you'd fail. In addition, he'll also act as a therapist, listening to your explanation about why you failed and what you'll do the next time those clues arise at the brink of failure. Finally, make it a win-win situation by choosing an accountability partner who has their own goals that they're determined to reach. Before taking on your goal, imagine how you'll fail. Rephrase I don't have time to I don't value. Thanks for watching.